Shalom Yasha Allah, his brother Mapathak. That'd be key, but in the ancient Paleo Hebrew. And it's going to be a quick video just touching on the topic of CERN, which is the European Council of I'm gonna go to it. I believe I have an article open about it. So lucky I don't. CERN. I just want to explain what it means, right? It's a company. It says European Council for Nuclear Research. So that's literally what CERN is, right? And I want to read this article. And before we go into it, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakadash. And I want to dive right into this article. And if it be the Lord's will through the Spirit, we'll go into some precepts, right? So this is from totallythebomb.com. And it says, people say an organization named CERN is opening a portal on July 5th. And it sounds like something from Stranger Things, which I don't really know what Stranger Things is. I understand it's like a TV show or something along those lines. But I have never seen it. Salakia. But quick point. If you used to watch like a lot of Illuminati videos and things of that matter, you should have a little base understanding of what CERN is, because CERN was spoke about a lot around the time of like 2011 and 2012, because they actually say CERN they try to open a portal, right, which is what this article is going into, back in 2012, and that was 10 years ago. So you can only imagine that they could have did many updates on this machine that they're trying to use, which is I believe it's a particle collider, right? Salakia. Let me check real fast. CERN particle. That's exactly what it is, right? A large hadron collider is the world's largest and highest energy particle collider. It was built by the European Organization for Nuclear Research, which is CERN, between 1998 and 2008, in collaboration with over 10,000 scientists in hundreds of universities and laboratories, as well as more than 100 countries, right? So what they're doing is trying to activate this particle collider. And this is what I want right here. It says, so the purpose, what does the Large Hadron Collider do? It says 10 years after it discovered the Higgs boson, the Large Hadron Collider is about to start smashing protons together at unprecedented energy levels in its quest to reveal more secrets about how the universe works, right? You see that? So Esau is just coming up with things just to see how the universe works. They're trying to, it says, I'm going to read it. It says smashing protons together at unprecedented energy levels, right? So they're trying to smash these protons together on a massive, at massive energy levels, right? Just to so-called, in their words, to reveal more about how the universe works, right? But we understand that what they're trying to do is open up what the world calls a portal, right? It's all witchcraft, it's all sorcery. They're trying to what's the words I'm looking for? Get in contact with these spirits on the left hand side. And real quick, it was something I was going into earlier. The word witch, right? And the etymology of the word witch, it says Old English, right? Female magician, sorceress. In later use, especially a woman supposed to have dealings with the devil or evil spirits. You see that? They want to have dealings, right? They want to be able to come in contact with these evil spirits. It's all witchcraft. It says, and to be able by their cooperation to perform supernatural acts. And this is what they want to do with this Large Hadron Collider, And that's the point. It's all witchcraft. You see? So going back, I want to read the risks as well. Even though knowing Esau, and this is on CERN's website, so they're not going to actually give us the real facts of what they're trying to do, And yeah, that's pretty much useless. But let's go back to this to this totally the bomb article. It says people say an organization named CERN is opening a portal on July 5th, and it sounds like something from Stranger Things. So the people who actually watch that Stranger Things show might have more understanding on the how it corresponds with what's going on. I haven't watched the show, but I'm gonna read on. It says, I don't know whether to be terrified or intrigued with this one. So this is basically like a blog post, right? And it says, I will say, if Stranger Things has taught us anything, it's to never trust an opening of a portal. It says you never know what lies on the other side, and this is what they're doing. When we read about their intentions, it's to just to collide these different protons and particles just to see how the universe how the universe works. This is their explanation, but what they're really doing is they're trying to open up a portal to allow these evil spirits, right, on the left hand side to come in contact with the world. You see, on a massive scale, on a heavy level, right? They're trying to, hey man, they're trying to play the Most High. You see, and it says while Stranger Things is totally fictional, a real life example of something crazy is going to happen on July 5th. And this is why brothers are going into this, because they're planning on activating this Large Hadron Collider tomorrow, right? And it says, what is CERN? It says the European organization known as CERN operates the largest particle physics laboratory in the world, right? And this is the largest particle physics laboratory in the world. It says on July 5th, 2022, this very company is turning on a particle accelerator known as the Large Hadron Collider, which is what we just read about. It says that it's supposed to have collisions at unprecedented energy levels, right? Let's go into that word. Unprecedented, right? Unprecedented. Never done or known before, right? So this has never been done before, right? Never done or known before, you know? So it's going to be at a massive level of energy that's going to be released through this machine. You see? And it says basically they will be smashing particles, right? The theory is that a portal will open after two high energy particle beams are set to travel at close to the speed of light. So they have two high energy particle beams which are set to travel close to the speed of light, man, before they collide. The thing is, this theory isn't so far-fetched like you may think, right? But we don't think this is far-fetched, right? Because we understand the works of Esau. We understand Esau gets down with witchcraft, right? So we don't think it's far-fetched, right? Let's go into the scriptures real fast, and we're going to go back to the article. And let's read about Babylon the Great, which is America. This is Revelation 18, and this is the 23rd verse. It says, and the light of the candle shall shine no more at all in thee, speaking about America, and the voice of the bridegroom and the bride and of the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee, for thy merchants were the great men of the earth, for by thy sorceries were all nations deceived. And I want to go into that word sorceries, right? By thy sorceries, right?
Strong's G 5331. Pharmakia.
Right, and that word is pharmakia, right? Which is, I believe, where the English word pharmacy comes from, right? But it says the use or the administering of drugs, poisoning, right? The third outline of biblical uses, it says sorcery, magical arts, often found in connection with idolatry and fostered by it, right? But I want to jump down to the Strong's definition, and this is what I really want. Witchcraft. This is America gets down with witchcraft. This is what the scriptures say. You see? So, and you can read it. If I get another translation, I believe it's the NACB or something along those lines. NASB, I believe is what it is. Slovakia. I'm not sure. Khan. So this is the NASB 20. It says, and the light of the lamp will never shine again, Salakia, in you again, and the voice of the groom and bride will never be heard in you again, for your merchants were the powerful people of the earth. because all the nations were deceived by your witchcraft. So this is plain. America gets down with witchcraft. You see, that's in the scriptures. And this is exactly what this large hadron collider is. It's witchcraft. Right? They're not making these machines and they give us this I'm just making plain, this bullshit reason for why they create these things. Because they just want to see how the universe works. No, it's all witchcraft. They're making these things for a reason. They've been making this thing for years now. You know? And this is Nahum. Do I want the third chapter? This is Nahum 3 and 4. It says, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the world-favored harlot, which we know in the spirit, that harlot is speaking about Babylon, speaking about America. It says the mistress of witchcraft. So America is known as the mistress of witchcrafts, that selleth nations through her whoredoms and family through her witchcraft. So understand that this country, America, they deal with witchcraft. So they're not going to tell you plainly to your face, oh yeah, we created this machine because it's witchcraft. No, they're not going to tell you that, right? But the spiritual man can perceive and understand these things, that it's all sorcery, it's all witchcraft. So like, going back to the article, it says, the thing is, this theory isn't so far-fetched like you may think, right? And we don't think it's far-fetched because we understand the scriptures, right? We're spiritual people. And we know that this world is, everything is spiritual in this world, right? You read about that in Ephesians, the 6th chapter, right? And I'm gonna actually bring that out. Why did I just bring it out, right? It's Ephesians 6 and verse 12. It says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So we understand it's spiritual wickedness in high places. So we know this thing is not far-fetched. Only the natural man, the carnal man, can't perceive these things. You know? It says, in fact, back in 2012, and that's what I was speaking about. If you used to watch like Illuminati videos and you used to be researching what's going on in this world back around that time before YouTube was so censored, you would have came across CERN, right? And it says, in fact, back in 2012, CERN turned on the LHC, right, which is the Large Hadron Collider. And during that time, there was a rumor that spread saying they accidentally created a black hole that was unstable, right? It says the LHC hasn't been turned on since, and now they are wanting to turn it on to celebrate its 10th anniversary. You see? It says, so what does this all mean? Well, it means nobody will truly know what will happen. Again, this is something that is so powerful, nobody can truly predict what will happen. However, there are tons of theories all over social media of what will happen, right? So you have these different social media posts. I'll read them, right? It says, the first one, it says from Cameron Niles, it says, anticipating the activation of CERN got me feeling some type of way. The fuck gives y'all the right to be opening portals and shit? Isn't 2022 crazy enough? Sheesh. Right? The second one from BMK. Anyone else find it interesting, Salakia, interesting? They are turning CERN back on July 5th, and Stranger Things started again July 1st. You see that? And these things are all ran by the elite. So like I said, I haven't watched that show, but if that show pretty much shows like portals being open and things of that matter, and they started playing it again July 1st, and now they're doing this on July. It's all of the elite, right? They're doing these things, and they have all these things planned out, you know. And it says also in the middle of that is a nationwide protest. If you haven't watched it, CERN is in Stranger Things. Opens a portal, right? So they're saying that CERN is actually in that show. So this is all orchestrated by Esau. You see? It says this was taken back in 2016 directly above CERN. Last time they turned it on. Now imagine what will happen on July 5th when they unleash 2,200 times the Earth's gravitational force. So apparently this machine is going to unleash 200 times the Earth's gravitational force. And it said they're going to have two particle beams that's going to, before they collide, they're going to be moving as fast as the speed of light. So imagine what the amount of energy. That's why they said unprecedented energy because it was going to be something that was never seen before, right? It's going to be, that's how much energy they're going to unleash, right? And this is all sorcery. This is all witchcraft, right? And it says, whether you believe any of these theories or not, you'll be able to live stream the event. The start of Run 3 of the LHC will be streamed live on CERN's social media channels on July 5th, 2022, right? So just wanted to bring this video out to the spirit, right? Because they're planning on doing something big, right? They're putting it right in our face. They're not going to actually tell us what's going on, but through the spirit, we know it's they're doing something. They're doing something big, and it's all witchcraft, right? And Lord willing, this was edifying, right? Be paying attention because they plan on doing it tomorrow, So with that, I want to give a mighty shalom to the mighty brothers and sisters that tuned in, right? Lord willing, this was edifying, and I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, Shalom.